Hey guys, Footy Manager TV here. Welcome to episode number 52 of my lower league management playthrough in Football Manager 2016 with FC United. And again, I've changed the skin in this episode onwards because the previous one I changed to, I noticed in the last episode that it was laggy during the gameplay, and some of you guys didn't like it. Not just because it was laggy, obviously, but yeah, because the skin was a bit different, which is understandable. So I've actually gone to use a different skin. I'll show you the skin that's called Wanna Chup Brew. I've used that before, especially in FM15. I believe I used that for a long period, and it looks similar to what it was in FM15. And yeah, I really like it. Really simple. And as we go through, there'll be a few things I'll point out as well. But I'll leave the link to that skin in the description, and I think I will use it for a reasonable amount of time because it's a pretty solid skin, and you'll see that through all the different things. But we have got a training report for the previous month and see how players have improved. So firstly, Simon Thompson, and look at that development, and this is the profile kind of set up for the skin, and it looks really good in my view. What I like here, it has like that red line there. Obviously it'll be a different color, I would imagine, if you're a different team, which is good. But like after that line, it shows all kind of the player's career kind of stuff, like a biography. Obviously, a young player wouldn't have it yet, a regen, and then career achievements and career stats. Like on that side of things, there's all career stuff, and apart from that, on this section is all about relevant stuff about the player's season, attributes, just everything like that. But his potential is really showing now with his development. There's something else that's probably going to help that as well. And Premier League potential he already has, and the unambitious and not really looking to further himself, I don't think that's going to be an impact. Really, I've had high potential players before and they've still developed, even if they're unambitious. So yeah, things are going very, very well for him. He's getting better and better as well, his performances. Marcus Harness, he's developing also. He's only 23 years old, so you're going to still see him improving in his attributes, and you can see his biography. And then the final one, Kyle Gruno. He's another one that's developing a lot. He's got a decent amount of potential to be a League 2 central defender. I think it was League 1 previously, but still you can see him developing. He's not our best centre-back, but if he continues developing like that, maybe it won't be too long until he is right up there with one of our better defenders in the team. But finally, the improvements of the training facilities have gone through now. We no longer have basic training facilities or poor or anything like that. So we'll go to the club and we'll go into the facilities, and you can see now we have below average training facilities. Of course, like saying it out loud, below average doesn't sound good, but considering what it was previously, like all our other ones, like basic and whatnot, below average is not too bad for a team that's coming up, like from the conference and everything like that. So players are going to start to develop really well, as you see from the players already. I'm actually going to play 2 games in this episode. We've improved, but then we're started to drop again. We haven't won a game in a few. Obviously, really hard. We don't have the same quality as other teams, but we did win a few games where we started to drop off a little bit. So we'll see how we go, because we got FA Cup, but also got Shrewsbury. I thought it would be an important game because they're in the playoff positions, and if somehow we beat them, that will be a big win for us. And then we got Bury, and that's 8 days after. So a little bit of a break, and we've got some injury troubles as well. Alfie Potter and Mark Ellis. Mark Ellis is a new signing. A new centre-back signing, really experienced, played League 1 a couple of times, obviously for Shrewsbury, so I think he can be a good experienced player for us. And George Grant, unfortunately, he done so well, and he's going to be out for another 3 weeks. But the signs are very good because we're settled in a mid-table position now. I think we're going to stay away from that relegation zone, and not just because we've got decent results already. The way we're playing now, we've kind of settled into the season and we're playing good football. And next game against Shrewsbury is just tomorrow. So hopefully our team can be up for that game and we can get a positive result. So let's head into the first game of this episode now against Shrewsbury. We have been playing some good football. You can see we're getting a lot of draws and we did go unbeaten for a while, so we're not getting dominated, and even if we're not winning some of those games, that's the good sign I like to see, playing good football. Like, I even felt last season we did get promoted, but I don't did you feel the same? Maybe I wasn't playing, or my team anyway, I wasn't getting the best out of our team. We weren't playing like special. I feel we're actually playing better this season. So that's a good sign from my point of view as a manager of my team. I feel we're playing better this season, obviously against better opponents. So that is what I'm kind of judging it off. But I just want to look at Simon Thompson again. That development is absolute crazy. How about the anticipation? That's going straight up. The attribute went from 10 to 11. The rest are, almost getting there. They're just doing well in those specific attributes. But the anticipation attribute actually went up by 1. So that is good. Billy Simpson getting a start. He's been playing well when he has played. And look by the last 5 games and average ratings. Like, majority of our players are doing really, really well. So we're just going to head into this match, and I'd love to see another good performance. I want to showcase, obviously I'm playing games off camera, as you would expect, but now I want to showcase how we play this good football in our games. And I'd love 2 wins in this episode to advance in the FA Cup as well. It will be good for finances because, the training facilities, they were around 700k, so you can see finance is not the best, but that should bode well for us going forward for multiple reasons. What we're going to say here, we've been on a bad run. I don't even think it's such a bad run. We just haven't won many games in the maybe last month or so, but we haven't performed badly, so that's a good thing. We're still picking up points. We're getting like draws and whatnot. We did lose the last game though, so we got to be a bit careful. And also the match stats here is very simple, just the simple match stats, and then, the FC United stats, that's all we need there. So hopefully the game runs smoothly now on this skin. If it doesn't, I'm just going to have to wait and see. I have to wait and see once it's recorded. Hopefully it'll be alright though. But if there's a case like that, once it's recorded and I can see it like that, I can't really change it because that's how it got recorded. So if I'm editing it once and I realize, maybe it's a bit laggy in the gameplay, it's like I can't do much to change it. Okay, now, throw an opportunity. Richardson gets to Madison, now Phillips. See, this kind of situation here, we do well. Play the short passes. Now Thompson needs to do something. What is he going to do? There's an option on, and he finds him. O'Driscoll should finish! Exactly what we want to be seeing. Thompson created that, and Aaron O'Driscoll scores his first goal of the season. I really like that, how we play it out of defence. That's something I want to build up into the Premier League, really. I want to keep this style of football and hopefully improve the players' quality gradually. That was perfect, to his feet by Thompson, and O'Driscoll coolly puts it home. He had about League One potential, didn't he, as well? So we'll have to see how he develops, and maybe he could take us maybe to at least League One, and maybe Championship, we'll have to see. But now looks like we'll be heading into halftime winning 1-0. It's great. We moved up to 11th there. And also Fox Sports. And being from Australia, Fox Sports, that's the kind of channel where the football is on, and it's 5:05. So that's the actual channel. I know Fox Sports is in a few countries, but that's the Australian channel, 5:05, where the football is on. So that's realistic for me. I'm guessing someone from Australia made this skin. Or at least New Zealand, considering the skin is called Wanna Chup Brew. Maybe New Zealand, I don't know. But what are we going to say? Don't get complacent. I have to stick with that, usually at 1-0. Okay, a couple of players looking stressed. Craig Eastman, I'll just say there's a lot more to come from you. Will you react well to that? Come on. Okay, I guess not. And Simon Thompson, I'll say assertively, no pressure. Maybe he can... there we go. Seem relaxed. Usually those younger players get a good reaction when you tell them no pressure on you. Because they're young, and older players get bad reactions from that sometimes. So I wouldn't suggest doing it to them. Just younger players, maybe under 20. I feel as though something else has to happen in this game though. I can't see it just ending 1-0 without any other key chances anyway. I feel we probably need another goal to make sure of it. We dropped down to 12th right now. So even with a win here, like, we could just stay the same, 12th. We still need to be winning games consecutively. Can't get too excited, though, because Shrewsbury could have an opportunity. It's Marsden. Oh, intercepted so well there. O'Driscoll. He's still really young as well, but shows so much signs. Oh, Phillips. O'Driscoll. It goes back to Eastman. Phillips. O'Driscoll now. Eastman. Good passing here. Keeping possession. Thompson. Back to Eastman. Oh, this is good. This is really good stuff. O'Driscoll. Oh, how about that? What a passing goal. That was breathtaking. Aaron O'Driscoll. Before this game today, he hasn't scored all season. And he suddenly got 2. Oh, but that was, especially Thompson for the final ball, really nice. And this is fantastic stuff. This gives me confidence. We're beating a team in both ways, really, on the scoreboard, but just in the match, the play, we're doing much better. We've got 6 shots on target. We are doing so well. But how about Aaron O'Driscoll? Oh, I've got to remember other games he's played for us, but could be right up there for his best game. Marcus Maddison will take off and we'll bring on Dom McHale. He's another one, a young guy with potential who's, he did have a loan spell, but yeah, he is kind of developing. He's got high potential, but don't forget, he turned 23 earlier in the season. Before the season got underway, really, in pre-season. So, he's still got a lot to grow. When a player's 23, you can still kind of expect some development. So we'll make that change. And we'll see if he can come on, maybe utilize his pace and create something for us. That will be good. Maybe kill the game off for sure. Oh, Jack Phillips just got injured. He's just exhausted. We might have to take him off. And again, you just can go down there. I think we'll make another change. Don't want Jack Phillips, I don't think, he doesn't have an injury, just picked up a knock, so yeah, we'll just take him off, no risks, and we'll give David McGregor a chance, and he's better, more defensive role, so go ball winning midfielder, still have it on support, and yeah, just make it a bit balanced there, and it should be good, and again, no pressure for the young lad, Billy Simpson as captain, so I'm confident. Oh yeah, really? This is a massive performance. I'm really impressed with this performance because we've beaten teams so far this season, maybe haven't been the best teams in the league, but yeah, we're beating a team that's doing well. And that obviously they do want to keep on winning, so I would imagine anyway, they're trying hard to, or they would have tried hard to win this game, so that's a good thing. Both fullbacks getting the job done, Kieran Richardson and Minahan just having good games. And now Richardson. Oh, what a ball! What a ball from Kieran Richardson. We have got him playing some good football. Again, with a lot of players, didn't start amazing to the season, but now, yeah, kind of finding his feet. That ball was perfect, though, in the path for Stevens, and he's able to finish. Defenders combining to make it 3-0. Aaron O'Driscoll on a yellow card. He's on a hat-trick as well. It's such a hard... I can't take off a player on a hat-trick. Just feels bad. So we bring on Lee Collins, actually. He wants to play a bit more. We're trying to play him as much as we can. So I'll just say I have faith in you. I like how we can play all along defense. This is another good win for us. Good for goal difference as well. Get +3 here today, hopefully. Shrewsbury at home, a good team. I keep mentioning they're a good team this season, but they've only had 1 shot on target. We've dominated them. Oh, we dropped down. Just a late goal there, unfortunately. But, again, I don't want to be worrying about other teams and relying on other teams' results. We've got to win games ourselves, perform like we have here. Good form going into a FA Cup game as well, which will be another away fixture. But, ooh, there's going to be a highlight, and there could be a goal for someone here. Williams, okay. Norris. We could actually have opportunity. There's about 50 seconds or something when the highlight started. 50 seconds remaining. So, potentially, we could score. Not if we give it away straight to them, I don't think so. But Stevens deals with this. Collins, maybe not. There's only 15 seconds left now. Unless the very late opportunity. McHale, it could be. No. Concannon dealt with that really well. I guess that's going to be it now. Referee, blows the whistle. And 3-0, perfect performance. Really, I don't think I could have wanted my team to play much better than that. That was ideal. Ideal performance. And exactly what I wanted to showcase here. Multiple players having amazing games. O'Driscoll did so well. Kieran Richardson as well showed his experience. And we'll go to the match stats so you can kind of see our click. We only had one clear-cut chance for the game, but we did have a lot on target. So I'll do this in not every single game, but obviously you don't see the key match stats during the game. You just have it on the simple ones, which is all you need, really, for the most part. But yeah, I leave this match very happy. Now it is FA Cup time. We got the game against Bury. It is away from home, so here I would like to win. But if we can't, at least a draw so we can get a replay and then play that game at home, and I think we'll stand a chance. But I do want to try and win it today. Obviously, it will be a very good episode. Some changes, though. Don McHale has to drop out. He's cup-tied. He was only on the bench, though. George Grant, of course, he's still injured. I'm missing him because he was so good. You look at his ratings. He looked to be a really good signing, and he's improving. That's a good thing while injured. You must be pretty good if you're improving and doing well in training if you are injured. But yeah, I'm just hoping to avoid players like dropping in their attributes when they're injured. But either way, not too many changes really for this game. Like, why would I change the team that played last time out? It wouldn't really make sense because no one played badly that I saw. So we'll just submit the team, and I hope we can get the victory and advance in the FA Cup. It's really the first time that it's viable for us to go on an actual FA Cup run where we can maybe get drawn against a championship team, Premier League team, and who knows? Who knows what can happen? But yeah, we'll avenge ourselves. What happened against Bury, of course, we lost against them. I think it was the first league game of the season, wasn't it? So a lot of players motivated. Simon Thompson really finding his feet now, so hopefully he can do something and really step up. If he shows something in the FA Cup, no doubt, Premier League teams would be scouting teams, like other teams and other players, young talents potentially from a League 2 team or something like that. The best young players there. Who knows? If he steps up, maybe that interest could spark. Because obviously he's either going to be a class player for us, develop into an amazing player, or he could potentially make a lot of money for us with a Premier League team if they do sign him, maybe for a few million. But you wouldn't want to sell a player that wins games for you. And maybe we're going to need that today because we concede very early, 13 minutes in only. Simpson misses the header there. He's been decent this season, like I said, when he's played. But it's a bit disappointing there. We're going to have to look at the three-dimensional replay here. Can he win a header? Or nah, they didn't look likely whatsoever. And when I've gone behind, I've gone on attacking, basically almost right away. I usually just go attacking to try and get that goal back. And look, highlight right away. This is what I mean. We could have the opportunity. Eastman, Minahan, O'Driscoll, falls to Kieran Richardson. And he's got a new contract now. Had it in his contract. If he played 15 games this season, he'll get an extension. And why not? When he creates an opportunity for Marcus Maddison like that. See, I'm thinking, could I leave it on attacking? Usually I just put it back on standard. So that's what I will do here. Because you don't want to go too attacking away from home. But that's what you get. You get a goal. Oh, there we go. And there's a highlight right away. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. Hopefully don't concede. Or they give it away. Imagine if we score immediately after scoring. After equalising. That would be amazing. Harness, Phillips, Minahan. Oh, it could be really. Yes. Yes, Maddison again. Oh, out wide to Richardson. He still got it. Oh, yes, maybe. Oh, Thompson! Is that 2 goals in 1 minute? Simon Thompson shows his class. Well, it says 2 goals in 2 minutes there. But I don't think there's actually a commentary for 2 goals in 1 minute. I've never seen that actually in commentary. But look at that finish for Thompson. That was cool. Goalkeeper, no chance. So again, we're heading into halftime. We look to be winning here. Taking the lead into halftime would be another confidence booster for us to advance in the FA Cup. It's really, really good. Amazing improvement after the first month or so of the season. Oh, I'm going to say you've played well. Oh, no, I'm pleased. Yeah, I'm pleased. Usually I'll say don't get complacent, but I feel with this performance in this half, I have to praise them. After conceding the first goal as well, scoring those 2 goals in basically a minute, it was great to see. Early opportunity, Thompson just headers to their keeper. So, highlight shortly after. Could we make it 3-1? Harness now. Plays it into Phillips. Phillips finds O'Driscoll, who's really doing well recently. Phillips, Harness, Minahan. This is very patient. Very patient. And it should be rewarded. Thompson, he is looking like a danger now. I told you, he might want to look to shine in the FA Cup. And maybe there could be teams watching him. And like, who's this guy? For those of you that missed it, you probably see it in his profile now. He came from Newcastle United. So interesting, if he had Premier League potential, they let him go. Maybe could be a mistake for Newcastle United to let go of a talent. I think we'll make a sub here. I'm thinking Aaron O'Driscoll, again, had a good game, but he's almost going to get into the 60s for the percentage of conditions. So he's, of course, again, 7.8, both the central midfielders. I think we're going to bring on Fulton. He's another youngster, another regen. He doesn't have quite the potential of Thompson, but yeah, maybe League One or something like that. So he still could be a useful player over the next couple seasons. I'd like to think anyway, again, especially with the improved training facilities, and that really shows how much the improvement of the training facilities affects on the players' development. You've never seen my players improving this much in their attributes, have you, in this series? Like the first few seasons, when the training facilities weren't that great. Now we've improved them 2 times. You can really see the difference of how it affects players' development in their attributes. Even like older players, not too old, but players that you don't expect to develop a lot. Like, let's just click on someone, David Stevens, is he improving? Yeah, he is, in like first touch, technique, and composure. And he's a 28-year-old. So, yeah, it's exciting. There's a lot to get excited about. I can really see us getting to the Premier League. I'm like convinced that everything is going the right way for that. We'll take Kieran Richardson off again. Had a very good game. We'll bring on Hornstrup. That's his best position, left back. So we'll stick with that, I think. We'll keep another sub, just in case we get an injury or anything like that. But keep going, lads. We are playing out this game really well. Is that Phillips? Is he going to get a yellow card? I might look to sub someone. Will it be Phillips or Madison on a yellow? Oh, they're same conditions as well. And they both had decent games. Jack Phillips had a really, really good game. I think we're going to take off, just going to be extra careful here. Jack Phillips, and we're going to bring on David McGregor once more. And we'll just change that again. Yeah, ball in the midfielder, put him on support. Making that change again for David McGregor. I like McGregor because he can play defensive midfield and centre mid, both naturally in those positions. Again, him and Fulton, they won't have potential like Thompson, like to be a Premier League player, but yeah, maybe up to League One. And who knows, once we get to the Championship, they'll be able to compete. Again, you don't know our signings in following seasons, but at this point in time, they look like they could at least help us get promoted. Maybe into the Championship at the very least. It depends how quickly they develop, though. Because I really want to go for promotion each season. I think it can happen with the improvements I make to the team. Oh, Thompson. It's a hat-trick. This is perfect. Of course, I would want him to get a hat-trick, but how about in the FA Cup? I don't know. That's just like something I would imagine that would happen with teams scouting the FA Cup, like Premier League teams, maybe to uncover a good young talent. And Thompson surely. So just a couple minutes to play out here. This is probably more convincing than the previous game. This is really good. Really good, especially we lost against Bury. The first game of the season. So you can see such a difference. And again, looking back like at comments and whatever, like people always overreact when I lose maybe first couple games of a season. But then once more, like how this save is going, once I actually get into the season proper, yeah, we just start winning games. So that's normal. That's normal with Football Manager, for me anyway. And then I just get going in a season. People say you don't play friendlies properly or something, but that's just how it goes. When you let your assistants handle it, it's not like a major thing because it doesn't affect the season as a whole. About a month in, yeah, it's all good and we're winning games and the form, everything is going well for the team. So I'm impressed with that victory, and that's probably our most convincing cup win, FA Cup win we've had. I can't praise it anymore. I'll just keep saying it's really, really something. Like, really good. And how about Thompson? 9 key passes for a striker. I swear he's special. I don't want to let him go now. He could lead us all the way to the top. So we do get that money as well, over 17k for advancing, and there will be a draw for the next round, so stick around for that. But also, if you forgot, with Thompson, we get full faith as well. So that's really good. I'm happy with that when I unlock more achievements. You got to be happy. But yeah, Simon Thompson doing everything you would expect for us. Oh, I always love seeing the arrows go up. That's amazing. But yeah, the contract clause to extend his contract. Don't forget, it's 3 years to add on to his contract. So we don't have to do it yet. Do you think I should? When should I do it? Of course, his contract runs out, not the end of this season, the end of the following season. So leave your thoughts when I should do that. I'm really happy I got it in there as well. But yeah, either way, leave your thoughts when I should activate that. But to round up this episode, very convincing. A 3-0 win and a 4-1 win in the FA Cup. I'm pretty happy, like, to show you again on camera, like, how we can dominate and get back on the winners' sheets, both in the league and also, to kick off our FA Cup run. Hopefully that will be, but we'll just continue, like I said, so we can see who we're going to play in the next round, and I'll kind of do that until we get knocked out. We'll do those cups. Tom Pearson, he's been developing, so he's been a good signing. It's hard for him to play, but interesting. He's developing well. Yet another player, more listed for loan. So who's Montel Moore? Do we get a scout report on him, or he's already on the short list? Good League One potential. Not sure about him. Fifield, what's his issue? Oh, it's hard. It's hard because we've got better players. What are we going to say? I think your concerns are fair. You aren't playing regularly. Yeah, I have to say that, really. I have to give him a chance. And anything else, basically, more often than not, gets a bad reaction. So you have to say you'll play them. And if you don't, they'll want to leave anyway. So we'll just give him a bit more time. Because who knows, we might get an injury come up or something. Or we might rotate the team and play him. Who knows what's going to happen. So we'll continue. I just want to get to that second round draw. Here it is, finally. And 49 teams left to draw. So you can see other teams remaining, or that are left to draw anyway. And we'll see if we face anyone. Yeah, I'm not sure. I hope we get an easier team. But we'll see. Draw all teams. Who do we face? Notts Co. away from home. So it's another League 2 team. Notts County. And they're 5th in the league. So they're not going to be an easy team to beat. Most definitely. Because, they're a decent team in the division. And we couldn't beat them at home. It was 1-1. So that's away from home again. So that's going to make it a bit harder. But I like to think we're on some good form now. And we can continue winning some games. So what's our finances like now? 98k. Not the greatest. But see, that could be a problem as well. Our finances were really amazing in the conference and everything like that, but maybe we'll have to pay a lot more, and we'll check out finances and analyze that a bit more. But obviously, improving training facilities took a lot out of that. We'll just have to see. Maybe we can go on an FA Cup run, and that will fix that. But I feel just as a club in general, FC United, we do have some money, and that will sort itself out. But our estimated value has dropped, that's for sure. It was above 1 million. But anyway, I'll leave it here. Feels like I've got a lot in this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully the game ran smooth and everything like that. But yeah, we'll see how it comes out on YouTube. If you enjoyed it, if everything looked good, this skin, and yeah, just drop a like if you'd like to see more in this series as well. And I'll see you guys in the very next episode.